The Mingus Union School District in Cottonwood is considering a policy that would let people challenge whether certain books should be available in the district's libraries. The policy is about so-called sexually explicit books.
12 News journalist William Pitts explains at a recent school board meeting, dozens of people showed up to speak against what some say the book is banning.
Your job as a board is not to tell you what to teach.
And to say that you're going to ban some knowledge for them is ridiculous in 2024.
For an hour and a half, one after the other.
I would say they should not be available in a high school library.
Stop it. Just stop. This is ridiculous. You're bringing politics into the school district.
Packing the Mingus Union School Board meeting in a library to talk about a possible book ban.
And I will not be silent and stand by.
There are some that do not need to be or in the hands of some of the children.
I think some of that on both sides was maybe based on some misconceptions and perhaps not a full understanding of the policy.
Superintendent Mike Westcott says the district is not planning on banning books, but under a 2022 law, schools are not allowed to refer students to or use any sexually explicit material. The law lays out definitions of sexually explicit and gives the schools an out. A student needs written parental consent to look at the books. It also doesn't apply if the book has a serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value, but it doesn't say what that means.
I guess we feel better about the policy that it's got statutory backing. I suppose if somebody would describe this as creating a situation where anything can be challenged for any reason, well, it could only be challenged on the basis of current statute.
That's the other thing Mingus's draft policy includes, a challenge form. Anyone can challenge any book in a Mingus school library.
I think it's a good idea to have policy behind a challenge. If you're going to have a challenge to library material and you're not going to willy-nilly respond to that, I think it's a good idea to have policy behind it.
Under the draft policy, the district superintendent, or anyone they designate, gets the final say. The policy says any book that's found to be explicit goes in a backroom shelf, requestable but not out in the open. For now, it's just a draft policy. Westcott says if the district passes it, it would probably be in effect by the end of the school year. William Pitts, 12 News.